Alright, hello my fellow EU4 players. We are back here today playing our Byzantium playthrough. Hey, you know what? And if you're not an EU4 player, hello to you too. Love to have some new players. Yeah, you gotta love this game. So, first of all, we are continuing our little strategy of blocking them off from the strait and then just moving along through their territory in the Balkans and just taking it up like it's nothing. I mean, pretty soon we're going to have the war goal. We have the war goal. We're going to have it boosting our side, right? And, you know, as you can see, we own the territory, not Bulgaria. So we could actually take Uskut for ourselves, spend a little bit of administrative points since we are a little low on diplomatic power. Why? Well, because we're focusing on military and our king isn't very good at diplomacy, sadly enough. But now that we look, we have Scylla Street, right? And we're going to jump down here to Adern. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to check the ledger. And we're going to go ahead and look at the Ottomans' force, right? So let's check on manpower first of all, because we know that they're at war with the Great Horde up here trying to defend Crimea, or help Crimea in an offensive war. I don't know. Whatever they're doing, they are not doing a great job. So first things first, we're gonna try and find the Ottomans. They should be first on the list. They normally are. The fact that they're not is a testament to our success, right? So we're going to look over here, and they only have 7,000 manpower. That's less than us. They only have 17,000. Oh my god. That is amazing, dude. They have the equivalent of our military, and we're Greece at this point. At this point, we're just Greece. Right? That doesn't even count our Bulgarian vassal. So our ports are blockaded. They can blockade our ports all they want. I do not care. We just destroyed their main fleet, so they can suck on that. So first things first, we're gonna take this Koseli. I don't know. Pretty soon it's gonna be renamed to a Roman province because you know that's what us Romans do, right? So we're gonna take that. And then we're going to move directly to Hudavindigar. Now, maybe Bulgaria will move to Hudavindigar if we set them. I can't get this objective thing to work. Oh my gosh, it's not going to work because there's the event. I just can't get it to work. I've tried. I really have. So we can either lose to mercantilism or gain 2 mercantilism, sorry, and lose 10 legitimacy. That'd be perfectly fine with me. Or the traitor leaves our court. I would rather not have the traitor leave our court. He's kind of doing his job pretty well. I mean, our base trade, you know, probably isn't that much, but hey. Oh, look, we have a fertile queen. That's amazing. Our queen is 24, our king is 19. For whatever reason, like, the age is always, like, very far off. That's weird. I'm not going to judge, Alright, so, we're going to gain the mercantilism, lose 10 legitimacy, whoop-de-doo, it's not a big deal. I mean, really, it's not a big deal. So now another event pops up, jeez. Alright, so our Basilisa's friend becomes an advisor. We gain 2 commanded in Constantinople. This advisor is 50% cheaper. Okay, maybe. Or the commandant will work even harder to earn his place and will gain 50 military power. I'm going to go with the 50 military power, in all honesty. I like our guy. I like our commandant right now, and I would like to have some military power so that we can put it towards ideas. Oh, look at that! They're moving into our territory now, and we're not going to let that happen. We know their weakness. Why would Poland give... Poland's starting to piss me off more and more. I'm serious, dude. So we're going to try and just hit them hard right here. Hit that 9.5, 9.6, whatever. They're going to move in and try and reinforce. That's okay. Because we're going to crush these guys really quickly. And in an even battle, we crushed them. Oh, that's so nice. Karaman wants to give us another loan. I'm going to deny it for the time being. We don't need it. And they're going to move in, and they, what, lost again? Oh, that's incredible, dude. And they're all retreating in different directions. So we're going to move in this direction, and we're going to try and stack wipe them. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Oh my gosh, if we could stack wipe the... Oh, dude, we're doing it. Oh, how did their morale move up so high? Did they just retreat ASAP? It's all good. They're still losing way more troops than we are. Awesome. And their morale is just shot at this point. And they're retreating. Apparently we can't move through Moldova. Why can they? Is it because they're at war with them? Oh, okay. Grants conditional military access. How? I don't get that. That's kind of making me mad. It really is. But it's all cool because we're about to probably stack wipe Crimea as well, which is awesome. I would love to stack wipe the heck out of Crimea. Get those dang Crimeans out of here. We don't need them. We don't need them. Boom, we won. Now which direction? Oh, that's what we call a stack wipe, my friends. That is incredible. Happy, happy, happy. Okay. God. Oh God, this war just gets better and better. Okay. So we just like crushed both of them. They decided, you know what? We're just gonna go invade through the north. Oh God, what are they thinking? Do they lose their brains? Oh look, they have pretender rebels too. Knowing them, despite the fact that their ruler may be crap, they're going to accept the demands from the pretender rebels, and that's amazing. So first of all, good old Ottomans don't have any allies, so we're gonna see what they'll accept. Now, if we're not gonna, no, we're taking all of their provinces in the Balkans. That's some straight up crap that they're gonna try to pull on us, and that's no, not with the Ottomans, not with our greatest rival in the world. They were seconds away from defeating us until I took charge. So we're gonna try. Oh, we can't take their capital. Are you serious, dude? Okay, whatever. Now, if we take all of this, like all their Balkan provinces, and their two provinces sitting opposite the strait, we're going to have a nasty coalition of the Ottomans and Karaman. Whoop-de freaking do. I could care less about those two idiots. God, this just gets better and better. And we still have about 10,000 manpower, which is awesome. Our troops are going to take about 2,000 men to reinforce, and that's fine. About 1,000 of them are going to reach our armies within the month, so we'll be halfway there. And we're going to get pretty close to taking their main fort that's sitting on the opposite of the strait, which is just I'm ecstatic right now. It doesn't seem like we're going to get the Austrians or the Hungarians to join the war anytime soon. They're still engaged in their own BS, and that's annoying, right? I mean, is it not? So we can see the Ottomans building a little fleet, right? Oh no, a great advisor has died. Oh gosh. We're gonna check that out real quick. We can either get a spy master or a diplomat as an advisor. I kind of want to go with the spy master, but due to the fact that we're going to be low on manpower, I guarantee you, it happens every time. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get the diplomat. Gain some extra improved relations. That's cool. We got this. Accumulate money. You know, I don't really like that mission. It forces you to be docile for too long, and that's not something that I'm into. It's really not. So we're going to continue our siege here, and since we're the only people fighting the Ottomans, we kind of have to. We may end up bailing out of these two cities in Anatolia, in the Asia Minor. And we may be forced to only grab what's in the Balkans, simply due to the fact that Hungary and Austria are both engaged in wars with other nations. Should I have waited for them to get done with that? Probably so, right? But at the same time, you know, we kind of got to do what we got to do. The Ottoman pretenders are going to do their magical transportation and appear in a different province, which is ridiculous. They just get to magically relocate wherever they want. That is so... Oh my gosh, I don't like that. I wish my troops could do that. Just magically appear all the way across the freaking ocean. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be amazing? I mean, just the player's brain gives him such an advantage. Why not give his troops ridiculously increased mobility too? I mean, come on now. So we're still kind of waiting for these guys to break, and their war exhaustion is going to be increasing, you know, at least to a decent amount, just due to the fact that they are engaged in two separate wars, both of which they're losing. Now, indirectly, we could be helping out the Great Horde, which, in all honesty, is not a bad thing, because if we help out the Great Horde, not directly, but if we indirectly help the Great Horde, then we don't have to worry near as much about Muscovy, right? Who, you know, is like the big monster, right? God. Okay, so we now can get another idea to increase the rate at which our manpower recovers, and I grabbed it immediately because we're gonna need that. We are really gonna need that, especially just due to the amount of attrition that we're gonna be taking. Now, the fact that we can block the Ottomans completely from getting into our provinces means that we could run this war indefinitely and be perfectly fine. If we take a look right now, the Ottomans' war enthusiasm is very low. And let's just take a look at what they would accept. Oh, so they're pretty close to actually accepting the current peace offer. They're moving up and down a little bit, right? But once we gain this siege, once we win this siege, it's not going to be as big of a deal. We're going to be able to pretty easily force them to end the war at some point. Now, our truce with Poland ended. That's fine. They're engaged with a war with Hungary. Not anymore. Let's see how long before we could call Hungary into the fight. Okay. Hungary's in debt by 200 ducats. which gives them a negative 40. They would be willing to fight with us if not for that fact. Austria, on the other hand, is 800 ducats in debt. God, Austria, what are you doing? Oh, they're 200. Oh my gosh. No, I'm sorry, 850. I just said 2. Oh my gosh. I couldn't even... Oh, if you could give me that much money as Byzantium, I would rule the world at this point right now. Yeah. Oh man. Protect against Venice. Have an army or equal to... yeah. That may not be completely possible at the moment. So, we're at 35% chance to win the siege at the next siege phase. Which is alright, you know. We're kind of hoping to get... Oh, and look, they're gonna try and attack us with 8.4. And we're obviously gonna win this. So we get an event, and instead of taking 10 legitimacy and losing 5 patriarch authority, we're gonna just gain the 5 patriarch authority. The legitimacy is not that important to us at the moment. They're gonna go ahead and reinforce their army, but it's fine because we are taking a big lead here. And we won. We only have 14.1k sitting at the siege at the moment. Now once we take the siege, we may move back and just wait for our manpower to accumulate. Oh, look, and we took the siege. Cool. So now I'm thinking about just moving on to their fort. Let's see if they would accept our offer at the moment. If they accept the offer we're giving them right now, and they're very close, -6. They hold Hudavindigar, which gives -5. And if we gain Hudavindigar, then that gives us extra war score, which should bring us into being able to gain the land, right? Now what's good is that we have a balance between 2 provinces we're giving to Bulgaria and 2 provinces we're taking ourselves. We should be able to core both of our provinces. Bulgaria already has cores on theirs. And that's going to mean that we're not going to spend too much on administrative. But we're also not going to have to spend as much annexing Bulgaria, which, to be honest, I thought was going to be a bit of a daunting task, just due to the fact that they're going to get a decent amount of land. Now, the Ottomans just keep trying, dude. They keep, they want to do good. They want to succeed. They're trying their best, and you gotta respect them for that. I mean, but just to be honest, on a side note, the Ottomans, the AI, kind of sucks. I mean, they're not doing their job at all. So we're just gonna continue to reap the benefits of this, and you can tell just by their morale that we have much higher prestige than them. Just look at their naval morale. I mean, well, okay, but this one has a leader, so, there you go. It appears as though they're just getting... Oh, look! At the moment, they would accept for us taking everything that we're taking. They would not accept us taking an extra province. That's clear. I tried it, and they're saying not gonna happen. How do I feel about this? Well, I don't know. Looking at it, it's gonna cost a lot of money and monarch points getting what we're getting. So it may be best. But we're not going to give up that easily. If we take a look at the ledger, we can see that the Ottomans have way less troops than we do, and their manpower is only at 2,000, about 3,000. Our manpower is at 5.4 thousand, which is good. We're going to wait for Bulgaria to take that province, right? We're going to see how much that changes things. Only +2. Does it give us a chance to grab another province? No, I guarantee you it doesn't. And it doesn't. I checked. I just checked. Are we close? Not really. Now what that tells me is that the best option we have right now, first of all, I'm going to wait, right? I'm going to wait till the end. Well, man, I can't see this working out really. I can't, and we're +15, and that's all right. But if we take a look, there's nothing that they seem to want to accept past our Balkan provinces. Now, how detrimental is that? A little bit. See, we've gone to 3 wars already, and we've only gained the Balkans, and that's fine. It's a lot of land. We start out with 3 provinces. We now own, like, I don't know, like, I'm not even going to count those. There's just too many. But at the same time, I would really like to gain more. I mean, you know, we're playing as the Roman Empire here, the last 3 cities of Rome, you know, so we're going to try. I don't see it working out. I just don't. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. I'm going to get some money from them. No. I'm going to grab war reparations. They won't take it. -20, they won't take it. We currently only have 10? Why? Dude, we had like +15. What is their manpower? Still 2,000. They have 12,000 troops. I don't know. I think we might call it. Tell them to give up their claims on us. No, that's stupid. We're not going to do that. That'd be dumb. That'd be dumb to dumb. I just don't see how they're like gaining war score on us. I mean, sure, we're dealing with attrition, but they have rebels right now. Do we still have the same missions? Yeah, dumb missions. Dumb, stupid missions. I'm not happy with our current missions. Okay, so we got a supply shortage on the fort that we're sieging, which is perfect. Oh my gosh, Bulgaria. They do this every time. Is that why? Is it because Bulgaria left? They know. They know Bulgaria is gonna leave us. Now it looks like they're moving around a little bit. They might be moving around to try and get to those rebels, but I'm not 100% sure what they're doing. Now we're back up to having a full 17,000 troops, and our general controlling those troops is pretty strong. So we're gonna... Oh, look, they got defeated by somebody. Oh, they're running away. Dude, these guys are weak. That is awesome. That's really good to know. Okay, so we got a foreign drill instructor available, so we can either gain 20 army tradition or lose 10 prestige. And if we gain the 20 army tradition, we lose 30 bucks. Are you serious? I'm gaining the army tradition. That's going to increase morale. That's going to make us way more powerful. And if we take a look, the rebels are attacking the Ottomans. That's awesome. That's great. So they're getting back to... Look at this. We're about to take their capital. If we take their capital, we may be able to gain a spot on Anatolia. Oh, look. We like killed a bunch of Venetian spies. That's awesome. Those damn Venetians are always after us. They have been since day one, and I'm sick of it. No, but in reality, I'm kind of sick of it. They're always after us. They're always after me, lucky provinces. Alright, so we're losing a little bit of cash, mostly because we're giving some of our troops back, and that's fine. We have 2,000 manpower compared to the Ottomans' 2,000 manpower. That may be a reason why we just go ahead and call it. We're still at only 9 overall as far as winning the war. Come on, we're at 42%. If you've played this game before, I already know you have no hope in us getting the siege anytime soon. But I still do. I still see 42% as a possibility that we can do it. And we're only at 8. That doesn't add up. The length of the war is going down. What is it? Our relative strength of alliances or something? Or wars? I don't know, dude. Gosh. 57%. Oh, look. Dude. Now the Timurids are sieging. Oh, they're sieging Ankara, which is amazing. Ankara. Oh, man. Now, we don't have enough money to get another trade advisor. Oh, he's a level 2? We can't afford that. But we really do need a diplomatic advisor. So we're going to go ahead and take a loan for 74 ducats. Just fine. It's going to cost a bit to pay it off, but hey. You know, you got to do what you got to do in times of desperate, being desperate. I don't know. Shut up. Now, if we look, we're getting pretty close to. Yeah, we might be able to gain a province if we really work hard. I mean, we're doing our best, and that's all we can really. You know, that's all we can really do, right? Is just do our best. So we're gonna set. And like I said, I don't know if this actually works, but we're going to tell Bulgaria to hold this spot, and they're not going to do it. I already know it. But the fact that the Timurids have taken... Oh, look! We got Hudavendigar! We're at 70%! Dude, you see what's happening? Oh, dude! We might actually be able to take enough land that we could possibly even declare war on Kandar, who's only allied with some little crappy, what is it, Dolkadir? Oh, dude, that's awesome. That is awesome. We only have 2,000 manpower, but we will make that 2,000 manpower rain absolute destruction on the stupid Ottoman forces. Oh, look at this, look at this. So, at the moment, the Ottomans are attacking our fleet in the Strait of Marmara, right? Now our fleet is much stronger than theirs, which is awesome because we know we're gonna win. And look at their morale, is falling apart. We're about to just rip them to pieces. We haven't lost a single ship. And their morale is falling to bits. And look, they lost. There we go. So, from here... Oh, we can only move around? Okay. Well, we're going to try and move around. And possibly take Biga. And just increase the amount of land that we can take from them. Currently, we still can't draw any of our allies into the war. And that's okay. That's cool. I mean, you know, if our allies don't want to help us out, fine. We just won't help them out in their time of desperate necessity. Uh-oh. It seems as though the Ottomans are moving into Hudavindagar. Okay. So they will take this. They'll take this offer if we just don't take Biga. They're fine with that. We don't want them to win this battle against the Bulgarians. And we kind of want to finish the war already. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to finish up our conquest of the Balkans from the Ottomans. And that's about it. We're going to gain some money. We're going to gain 2 provinces on Asia Minor, which is awesome. First time we've been in Anatolia in a very long time. It's going to cost us a little bit of money gaining these provinces, but that's cool. And there we go. Ended the war. And obviously, they accepted. Now look at this. In the last 2 wars, we took way more casualties than them, but this time, our casualties are somewhere around half of theirs, which is awesome. Oh man, we beat the crap out of these dudes. And look at that. Look at this. I want you to just imagine what the ancient Romans would say about this massive reconquest. I mean, this is just incredible. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Now, the first things first, before I go, because I'm about to end this episode, it's ran on a little long, like all of them do. First thing I'm going to do is delete this stupid fort on the other side of the strait. There's no point for it to be there. God, just inefficient. We're going to core everything. We maybe could have given these to the Bulgarians. Our corruption is growing. That's okay, we can deal with that. Overextension is very high. We have provincial unrest. We're gonna have to deal with rebels, and that's cool. We got this. Serbian separatist, Ottoman separatist, even Bulgarian separatists, man. Golly. So, convert the people of Asia Minor. What? All provinces? Are you serious? No! Improve relations with Wallachia, or save the people of Naxos in Greece, which is controlled by Venice. And that just means we would have to control it. I think we may end up targeting Venice next. Yeah, they have a weak alliance. But I kind of want to keep beating up on the Ottomans. It's fun, right? Just beating up on the old bullies that used to beat up on Byzantium. I don't know. I always have an issue with picking missions. I never seem to pick one. Until I can absolutely accomplish it then and there. Monthly autonomy change. I just don't know if that's really worth it anyways. So nah. Nah. Improving relations with Wallachia. Well, that'd be great if we didn't plan on invading them soon. Since they have no allies, we could probably just invade them ASAP. We might do that. Let's go ahead and build a spy network in Wallachia. Go ahead. Our claims on Venice are still there. But, you know, who knows how that's going to roll. Serbia is weak as hell, too. I mean, dude, our options are limitless right now. Of what we could do. This is amazing. So, we've gotten to a good point. We finished up this third war of reconquest. And, oh, we didn't delete the castle in Corfu. The stupidly inefficient castle that's literally defending only 2 provinces. God, why did we not? So anyways, we've done about everything we need to do at this point. We're going to send our fleet home. 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 We're going to send our We're gonna get our traders back to trading, and that's about all we have to do in this episode. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish this up, and there we go. I guess I'll have to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.